lovely things. I hope that you all are doing well. If you're new to the channel, welcome. This read is going to be for Gemini. Gemini, I'm seeing that Spirit is seeking security in life. Lessons regarding power, process, and perception. At the center of this read is an insult, some type of harm that was done. Surrounding that, I'm seeing hashtag up all night and feeling a bit emotional. So maybe you insulted someone, or maybe someone insulted you. Also at the center of that, I'm seeing car crash. Okay? The winds that are influencing this cycle and the way that things have transpired, like I said, are the southeast and west wind. Soul teaching lessons of perception, power, and process to the spirit of the true self. I'm seeing from the southern wind the power that is associated with money within society here on earth. This is something that may have happened this summer, as early as June. This has to do with transformation and integration. Spirit is saying time to accept change and learn. I'm seeing an eastern wind come in, where soul is teaching the spirit a lesson about perception. In that, I'm seeing that you may be on to something. This is coming from the eastern wind by the way of the water. You may be getting a new perspective on something, maybe going through an awakening or having a fresh perspective. And then that western wind by the way of the soul teaching the spirit about process. I'm seeing messages, emails, conversations, dialogue, text messages. And that may have happened sometime during the autumn or may take place during the autumn, okay? The emotions or messages that are associated with this read specifically are for you feeling good, for you to feel playful, for you not to feel confused, not to feel miserable, and not to feel terrified, okay? Balance, isn't it? So if you're not familiar with how it is that I do my reads, I do them based on time that has been offered or is available to me for me to be able to share the message with you. So thank you, God Source. The time that has been offered to me is the Two of Cups. Two of Cups representing some type of union, someone that you can trust. Okay, and this energy is being received as virtuous, honest, honorable, and hardworking. So this could be someone that you work with, or they could be saying that you're hardworking, or you're a hard worker. You're, like I said, being received as honorable. And then the energy that I see And the energy that I see you in for the cycle of this read is the Two of Swords. Two of Swords representing being led by spirit, not by sight. True self is seeking security by the way of the southeast and western winds. So this is a good card to be in. I'm seeing you in this energy as fortunate, favored, lucky, courageous, and brave, okay? So I'm also seeing that you may be taking a leap of faith, being led by the direction of the fire with that south wind, which is teaching you about the power of money, restoring your ideas, your perceptions about the power of money by the way of the eastern wind, where you may be onto something, was a specific wording, and then that western wind in regard to receiving notifications, emails, communication, text messages, phone calls, etc. Okay? I'm specifically seeing email though. So the card that I see you in for the past position and cycle of this read is a Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups representing no lack of imagination, and it can also represent having a bunch of options. So in the past you may have felt like you had a lot of options, maybe a lot of people that you could talk to, maybe a bunch of different ideas with that eastern wind. And by the way of soul teaching you about process and power, you're coming to a certain conclusion in regard to your partnerships, and that's the northern wind. Though an insult, whether if it's coming from someone else or if it's coming from you, that could be based on your perception, the insult, okay? And then it also could be how you process your power. Some people process their power by insulting others, or that's how the energy moves, okay? So in this, that's what I'm seeing with the Seven of Cups. Like, you have a bunch of different ways that you can express your emotions or creatively express yourself by the way of the conversations that you have with people, and how you do it is completely up to you. I'm seeing that you were thrilled in this energy and useful. Then I'm seeing that you were in the Queen of Swords energy. The Queen of Swords energy is representing someone that has boundaries, and someone that also is well informed. In this energy, you're being seen as not annoyed, swift, quick, and awesome. So people look up to you like being in this bossy energy. Jefa. Okay, so then I did pull some angel cards for you, because I did see those cards that may represent some type of challenge or difficulty that you may be facing or may have faced in life. So this is also in the past position of the cycle of the read. And the last card for this cycle that I'm reading for you, Gemini, and I see the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is representing some type of defeat, depression, pretty much all of these emotions. Maybe you were feeling terrified, you were feeling miserable, you were feeling confused about things, right? Though to be able to and I'm seeing, let me say this first, that I'm seeing that it was important and significant for you to go through whatever this was. These challenges or trials or tribulations that we go through in life are inherited by the way of our bloodline, and even though we may inherit them, we also inherit the strength and the ability to overcome these challenges, okay? And with this, I'm seeing that it made you more heartfelt, or I'm seeing that you responded in a heartfelt way, okay? Spirit is saying too that if you did not reconsider, well, excuse me, let me say this correctly. The angel message is to reconsider being heartless. It's important for you to reconsider being heartless if you want your health to improve. That is the message. Okay? The angel message for the cycle of this read is that it is important for you to reconsider being heartless if you want your health to improve. Okay? If you don't want to feel confused, if you don't want to feel miserable, if you don't want to feel terrified, being heartfelt is how you overcome that challenge, okay? So what I see for you in the future is the Ten of Rods. In this Ten of Rods energy, I'm seeing a cycle come to an end. And a new beginning start with that eastern wind, where it's saying you're onto something, okay? So a new perception, a new beginning, may be happening sometime that's right in my hand. Sometime in the spring. Or it may have happened in the, it's going to happen in the spring. There you go. So there's a new beginning that's going to happen in the spring for you, okay? So this Ten of Rods is saying to be mindful of the burdens that you're carrying. Do not overwhelm yourself with the challenges that may come in the future, okay? You may be feeling a little bit emotional after the cycle that you just went through. However, Spirit is saying trust. The angel message is saying trust. Trust yourself. Trust the good in you. The God in you. Okay? Don't overwhelm yourself with working too hard or burdening yourself. And remember to be heartfelt. Okay? Trust the message. It's guiding you in a direction that will keep you feeling secure, okay? Then I see you in this Sun energy. From what I've heard, this is one of the best cards to get in the tarot. It's representing joy, the magnificent experiences that we get out of life, the ability to celebrate, and that's where I'm seeing that this playful card is coming from, because Spirit is literally just being like, have fun, enjoy yourself. In this energy, you're being seen as comfortable, cozy, and inspirational. Then I'm seeing you in this Strength card. Well, with the Strength energy. And that strength may be coming from the south. The southern wind, like I said, money. So there may be an email about money, because that western wind is process communication. And the southern wind is money. And the southern wind is a representation of power. So there may be a process of that power. And that will be the Strength card. In this Strength energy, you're being received as lovable, endearing, adorable. and not uncivilized. So very much so civilized, very much so loved, very much so good, okay? Then I'm seeing you, and the last card, for as far as I can see, the cycle of your read in your future is the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords may be representing that there are some people that may be triggering you or something like that. Or you may feel triggered by those feelings of confusion, terrified, maybe feeling miserable. This is coming under that same Ten of Swords energy. So half of that negativity, okay, in the future, though it's not something that you can't manage because you're trusting yourself to not be overwhelmed by the way that you used to do things, okay? And then this Five of Swords energy is representing like some type of competition, or yeah. So what I did pull some angel message cards for this as well, and the angel message for this part of your life that you'll experience in the future is saying it's not the right time to be offensive. It's not the right time to be vulgar. It's not the right time to attack. And yes, you're being received as mature in this energy. So, yeah. Yes, to be mature, recognize that it's not the right time to be offensive, insulting, vulgar, or attacking even the people that you may feel like you're in competition with. Because the reality of the matter is, it could be you being weaned off of that negative energy from the cycle of the spirit of terror and misery and confusion, And so when certain things happen, that is the time where you stand strong and you trust that this process is for you to overcome these challenges and for your bloodline to never have to encounter them again. And that's through you having the strength and the wisdom to enjoy the little things and the big things. Okay? So, to you, Gemini, I send love and light and healing energy and a lot of bravery and courage, because it does take a lot to go within and be that from within, especially if it was different. So I will see you all next time. Bye.